याज्ञार्थात् कर्मणो अन्यत्र लोको अयम कर्म बंधन तदर्थम कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्त संगः समाचर. Hello friends, this is the ninth shlok of the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yagyarthat karmano, which means do action as a sacrifice, anyatra loko ayam karma bandhana, which means other type of actions bind you to this world. Tadartham karma kaunteya, which means therefore do all your actions, O son of Kunti, mukta sangha samachara, which means free from attachment in even demeanor. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna is telling Arjun on how to perform your action, and he is saying that all your actions should be performed as a sacrifice to the divine, and all the actions that you're doing must be free from any attachment and they should be performed in even demeanor. So, the whole message that is presented in this shlok is that the action should be performed as a sacrifice to the divine. In other words, your action should not be performed because you want to attain something personal from it, but it is just offered to God as a sacrifice. So there is a similar idea which is used in Islam also, where they perform all their work by starting with the word Bismillah, and which is basically meaning that in the name of God. So the idea is basically the same, that your action should be performed as a sacrifice to the divinity. It should not be performed for your own personal gain. It should always be dedicated to the divinity. So I recommend that you should use this phrase Yagyarthat Karmano as a mantra. So whenever you are performing an action and your selfish desires are overpowering you, then in that situation you can use this phrase to remind to yourselves that all your actions are basically a sacrifice to the divinity. They are not being performed for your own personal gain. So in this world you will see that most of the people, in fact I would say almost all of the people, are performing their actions because they want to attain something something good for themselves, and this applies to lot of good things also. People do a lot of charity and all the other things, but the actions that have been performed over here are performed for the sake of personal gain. You will say that the people say that I do not perform this action because this is sin, and I perform that action because that is something which is something which will bring me spiritual merit, and that's why people perform most of their actions. And the reason why people perform these actions is because they are being told that if they will perform sin, then they will go to hell, and if they will perform some good acts, then they will go to heaven. So the main motivation for why people are performing those actions is not because they want to offer those actions to God, but they are being performed because they want to attain something. They want to save themselves from hell, and they want to attain heaven. So this is a selfish desire that they have. So with this motivation, if somebody is performing an action, then no matter how good of an action that person is performing, it will always bind you to this world, and it will not bring you any sort of a spiritual merit per se. So the people who are knowledgeable, they know this, and that's why they do not really care if their action is considered as sin or is it considered as a good act. They know what their swadharma is, and they perform their actions according to their swadharma, which is their duty. So they do all their action in the form of a divine duty that has been then carried out to be offered to the divine. They do not really care if the action that they are doing is considered as a good thing or a bad thing. They just perform their duty without any regard for attaining heaven or hell. Their main motivation is to serve God, and by doing that, they bring themselves closer and closer to God. And once you have attained God, then you know you have attained heaven. in any case. So that is the whole thing over here. It's a very deep message that has been given by Sri Krishna over here, and so I highly recommend you that you should use the term yagyarthat karmano a lot of times whenever your selfish desires are getting stronger on you. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.